Okay, hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk, as you can see in the title, about various things like my mantra, my age concept, the age concept, and different things that I think are important to start with if you want to understand who I am better. And um, thank you for your support, and I really am happy for this. So, if we starting from now, from this topic about living. So, what do I do for a living? Actually, I'm a student, and I'm a person that actually enjoys reading a lot. Like, I'm not that reader that reads 20 books per year, but at least this is my first time that I actually read like a lot of books. And I always enjoyed since I was small reading books. And the other thing that I actually really like about life is adventure, because I see life as an adventure. So I could say that for a living, I'm an explorer that actually goes all over the places, and like Jack Russells or Scottish go all over the places and smell all over the new smells. I'm actually something I'm actually like that. Not that I go all over the places to smell something, but I'm really curious about the world that is around me. And so about my life now, I can say that I'm every time I age, like I become older. In a certain sense, I become younger because there are a lot of questions or a lot of things that actually challenge me. And when you become older, there are more and more and more. So you're new to a lot of things, and so you feel young, and that's, I think, the benefit of aging. Like um, uh, when when I wanted to when I was younger, I felt this urge to become like 18 years old, so I could get a car, I could um, get something that could have made me independent. And now I have all these possibilities that um, and all these new things that are coming all over, and it's really something nice, and I feel young. Like I don't care anymore about aging. I care about the fact that um, I feel well, about my well-being, and about the fact that I'm a person in myself that is young, and that is feeling like also the fact of health and all those matters. When you are younger, you don't care a lot of them, but you should actually. So for all the young viewers, if you care about aging, just think about it as becoming younger, because it's actually like that. Um, Even though there are also a lot of responsibilities that you get, those responsibilities are new responsibilities that actually you feel new to, and that makes you feel younger. So or young. So I'm really happy about that. Then what I wanted to do is talk about love, peace, and justice. So love can be settled in three parts, which are um, agape, which is the love for God. Why this pen doesn't work, but and that is the love that you have for life. So the love, the greatest love, it's the love of the moment, love that never faints. So, and that is agape. It's the love that Saint Paul has written about, um, saying that it's true love is something that never faints, and true love is something that will put you on the right way. So that is agape. Then we have philos, which is the love for or the passion for something or for someone. So philosophia, philo, it's the love of knowledge, for knowledge, or philos, I'm your philos, I'm your friend. So it's more of a friendship concept, and it's the second grade of love. And then there is eros, and eros is this, which is Venus, and Mars, which is their sun. And Eros is is a god that actually struck his arrows. Well, went all over the place and struck the arrow, and it hit the person, and that person fell in love with someone. So that was the concept that actually was around Eros. That is more of a sexual and appreciation, or how can I say, when a physical type of love. So that is the lowest grade of love. So those three go to form the word love. I wanted to look at it also in another side. So for me, love is the power that you use to do anything. So it's like an energy. So if you, and there are two types of powers, love and hate. And if you use hate, then you start being bored, you start being not more anymore interested, and you start to be less attracted to your life, while love is actually the other side. So if you use love to do things and as an energy, as a form of energy, you'll start to appreciate the world around you, and you'll start to go all over, like to grow actually. So it's like water and drought. So yeah, there are those two things. And for as a color for love, yes, most of the times we think of as the color of love as red, but well, I have this red coat, but no, it's not for this topic. And love is actually, there are different colors of love. So for each grade, there is a different color. So for agape, I think the color of love is a yellow, like the yolk of the egg. That is the color for agape. Then for philos, the blue of the sky, I think. And it's a very beautiful and intense blue that gives you serenity and gives you that passion that you need for things. And eros, well, eros is the red color, actually the reddest color that you could ever see. That is a color of the earth, that color that you can see on the that is given by the iron in many streets, when you go outside of Windhoek, you can see this red color on the ground, and I think that is the color for Eros. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about is my mantra, which is balance. But the first one is respect, then there is balance, and then there is detachment. So this mantra was given to me by my grandfather, by my grandfather, and is a really important mantra to me. It's something that really binds me, and to do everything that I do with a certain balance, with a certain amount of interest, and not exaggerating too much with my emotions. And it's actually something that makes me feel proud, because it's actually my grandfather that gave it to me, and there is a really special relationship that I have with my grandfather that is of cultural interest. We share some cultural interest, we share some interest in the sports, we share a lot of, like, we are so distant with the age, but it's also something that, the same thing that I wanted to say, it's like you get younger when you once you age, you like, there are a lot of things that you are new to, and those things that actually those things actually make you more they give you this push to contact and to make contacts and to make and to understand better the world around you. So that is really something great. I'm not saying that children aren't like that. I think that children are, that we must follow like some attitudes that the children have, that are enthusiasm, passion. Yes, because everything they do, they do it out of passion. And you know, sometimes they can be really something like really nasty, but they aren't actually themselves, and that's what we should try to do. Then I'm not saying to be like insistent, and but we should try to apply those concepts in a more intelligent way also, without wasting energy. Sometimes there is a lot of waste of energy, but you know, in a lot of things that we do, if we do it correctly, we use our energy for a good way. So I'm saying that we shouldn't do the opposite. We shouldn't binge around and go all over the places and try to fool ourselves with things that aren't of our interest, or that aren't important. Because you know, most of the times we go around and without doing anything, and that's a waste of energy. So yeah. So those three words are really important. The first one, respect, which should be applied to everything and everyone in the universe. It's a type of respect is do not do what you do not do to others or to things what you don't want others to do to yourself. So it's something that is, I think you get what I'm meaning. It's a very human thing to do, to respect the other people and the other and the surroundings. As you are part of the universe and you are part of this world, you should understand and love everything that makes you grow. And most of the things that we do, and most of the things that we love doing, they are with things, and they are with something in particular. So one of those things and one of those persons is yourself. And the first type of respect is towards yourself, towards your body. So today, after this session, I'm going to do some exercise, because it's really important to respect ourselves and our bodies. It's more of a physical exercise, and I'm going to do brain exercise. But okay, then balance. For everything you do, you need to have this kind of balance. So between love and hate, there is something behind. There is something gray between those two. And this thing that is gray, it's not neither black neither white. It's something that you must appreciate, because the world, as we know it, is full of colors that that complete themselves. So the green completes the brown of the branches. The green leaves of the trees completes the brown of the branches. The brown of the earth completes the blue of the sky. So everything that we see, it's actually a form of balance in this world. And when you achieve this balance, which is a very tough thing to do, you need to continue doing that, especially because if you have balance, you can conquer whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do, because you'll always know when what you're doing is enough. And then detachment. Detachment is something. It's the opposite of attachment. If you are attached to things, you actually don't want to leave them behind. You don't want to leave behind something, and you are afraid of leaving behind someone, or leaving behind something. So it's a form of obsession sometimes. Well, it's the opposite of obsession. So detachment is when you apply respect and balance. Immediately you'll also understand detachment, because detachment is the product of those two styles of life, or those two impressions, how can I say, ideas also. And when you are detached to something, you understand the world and the place where you live in better. So you should have noticed from now that I'm doing videos that are in Italian, English, and French. Well, I'm actually doing those videos in sometimes in different languages from English, because I'd like to build up an audience that speaks French and Italian, because I actually worked hard on those three languages, and I want to maintain a constant exercise with those languages. So yes. So the next video that I'm going to do is going to be a surprise. As you can see, I've done a video that was on photography, and then I have applied the concept that I've done on what I've explained on the idea of photography to my other video, which is a video with pictures and poetry. Then the next time I'm going to do something similar, but more in the context, like all the best now. I'm really happy that you followed me, and keep your artwork with your life, and remember that I'm there to support you guys.